I feel like the scariest thing is to let someone in be hurt.
The way you look in my eyes, the way that your hand fits in mine. The world's never known love like yours before. Still, I love you more. Love you more. Love you more.
You only live once, but I'm scared.
And even though when I keep in score, still I love you more. This love will grow till we're grey and old. Take my hand to the great unknown. Till the end of time, I'll be yours and you'll be mine.
Hello, stranger. Let's get married.
Still, I love you more.
FW's Jobs Academy is a virtual program that helps women find work. It's flexible, self-paced and, thanks to Australian government funding, free. Kickstart your return to work journey today at jobsacademy.futurewomen.com.
Domino's is bringing the flavour these holidays with our festive feast. Get 2 large value pizzas, a 1.25 litre drink, garlic bread, chicken bites and churros for a joyful low price. Pick up or delivered only at Domino's.
Spotlight's Great Boxing Day sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow with 20 to 50% off absolutely everything store-wide, including 20 to 50% off Manchester and 20 to 50% off home decor, kitchen and dining. So create it, decorate it and celebrate it for less. Sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Start the new year with some new flooring from Carpet Call. Our exclusive stain-proof for life carpet now from just $25 per square metre. Universal hybrid flooring from just $30 per square metre. Try our free shop at home service for flooring and window furnishings and take up to 50% off the ticketed price of all fashion rugs in-store and at carpetcall.com.au. So what are you waiting for? Call into Carpet Call now.
The experts in the trade.
With a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, BYD Sea Lion 6 delivers intelligent safety that's evolved, unlike what's behind us. Suddenly, everything else feels old-fashioned.
Jack restored a motorbike in his 20s, but he sold it to buy an engagement ring for Mia. She recently found a bike just like it, and now it's his turn for a surprise. Nicely saved, Mia. IMB Bank, right by you.
What started with a 16-year-old's dream in St Kilda, 1926, became one family's legacy.
Completely berserk.
Inspiring all Australians on 2 wheels, 4 wheels and big wheels. Under the ground, on the ground and soaring high above it.
It's been one heck of a journey, but it's not over yet.
Penrite Oil, celebrating 100 years. Still driven.
Sydney carried the dreams and aspirations of the whole country.
The remarkable stories behind the best games ever.
My dream was to become Olympic champion.
The pressure that us athletes place on ourselves, it's unimaginable.
She's done it! She's done it! She's done it!
Sydney 2000, Sunday 7 o'clock on 9.
Get 50% more cleaning performance. Save water, energy and time. Go big on cleaning, save big on time. Clean faster with the new Eco Booster from Karcher.
Hey,
Kmart's Boxing Day sale is on now. Save big on exclusive Boxing Day furniture deals. Plus, spend $9.99 or more and get 10% of your purchase back in an Amart gift card. Doors burst open 8 a.m. tomorrow at Amart.
Made with 2 Aussie chicken patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese and pickles on a sesame seed bun. You heard correctly. It's the Chicken Big Mac, and it's back at Macca's for a limited time.
Love to travel to Europe and the Mediterranean with Scenic Discovery Yachts. Book now to experience the ultimate in ultra-luxury with unrivaled inclusions. Save from $3,000 per person.
We know good food. Home of the hats. Restaurants, reviews, recipes and more, all at your fingertips. We know good food. You can too.
Tackle grade whites and stains with Vanish Gold Pro Turbo Whites. Better be quick, just 30 minutes. One scoop contains a unique accelerator system that turbocharges stain removal. Plus, Vanish revitalizes whites.
Trust Vanish, forget stains.
Dive into Clark Rubber this Boxing Day with up to 20% off our massive range of robotic pool cleaners. Plus, up to 20% off portable pools, pool toys and inflatables. Huge Boxing Day deals end this Sunday only at Clark Rubber, your home of the Aussie summer.
The West Orange Motors Dundry League Classic. Think you've got game? Prove it at Dundry League, where good golf meets great times. 3 epic days of golf, Saturday night cocktail party to kick things off, and Monday night gala dinner with food and open bar included for both events. Serious prizes, serious bragging rights. This isn't your granddad's golf weekend, it's where the fairway meets the party. Saturday the 17th to Tuesday the 20th of January. Dundry League Orange. Spots are limited, grab your mates and book now at dundryleague.com.au.
Yep, in a ditch. And I've attracted quite a crowd.
Oh, don't worry, we'll sort you out.
Nothing like being sideswiped by a cattle truck. Ladies, do you mind? Thankfully, the good people at UE are always ready to help.
Tow truck's on its way.
That was easy.
Trust me, it's not my first rodeo. Or is it rodeo?
At UE, our people make it easy when you need it most. Get comprehensive car insurance that's a bit more U-shaped. UE, you insured.
Millie's going to be living with us. She's going to be helping with the cooking and the cleaning.
She's going to live with us.
Yes! I have a really good feeling about this. Me too.
The Housemaid in cinemas Boxing Day.
Brett dropped 29 kilos and got back on the field. Jake lost weight on the go. Matt swapped overweight for poolside swagger. Get weight loss that works with up to 50% off at the Manshake.
Pacific Dunes, one of Golf Digest's top 100 courses. Tee off with open membership and zero joining fees. Visitors are welcome with social and twilight sessions, plus the greenhouse is open 7 days a week. Pacific Dunes, let's play.
Coming up on NBN News, from churches to beaches and plenty of presents, how northern New South Wales celebrated Christmas. The King reflects on the Bondi terror attack during his annual Christmas message. Christmas celebrations returned to Bethlehem following years of fighting in Gaza. Also, a Jewish family's car firebombed in Melbourne. And a special visitor for sailors ahead of tomorrow's Sydney to Hobart. NBN News, Sport and Weather will see you tonight at 6 o'clock.
Look out, travel guides. Peru is coming for you. Monday, 7:30 on 9.
Domino's is delivering a blast from the past with our flavour flashback range. 3 of our hottest pizzas are back, like Outback Feast, loaded with juicy steak and delivered in a flash for a limited time at Domino's.
When it comes to buying furniture online, McPhail's has got you covered. Whether it's a single item or a full truckload, enjoy delivery straight to your door for just $59. Create your home with McPhail's Furniture.
FW's Jobs Academy is a virtual program that helps women find work. It's flexible, self-paced, and thanks to Australian government funding, free. Kickstart your return to work journey today at jobsacademy.futurewomen.com.
However these 6 symptoms of acid reflux feel to you, Gaviscon Dual Action acts in the stomach to neutralise acid fast and form a protective layer. For 6 symptoms, think Gaviscon.
Score a 50-cent Macca's soft serve cone, a $2 hamburger, or frozen drinks from $1. The loose change menu from 50 cents.
A bushfire 20 kilometres away feels too far to fear. But it's not the fire front that destroys most homes. It's embers, carried on the wind and landing where you're not prepared. One ember can end it. But it doesn't have to. Preparing your home can make a big difference later.
Start your fire plan now. Visit myfireplan.com.au.
For over 35 years, White Lady Funerals has guided Australian families with compassion and care. We take the time to listen and understand your wishes, creating meaningful farewells that reflect your loved one's story. From the first moments of loss, through planning, the farewell, and the weeks that follow, our team stands beside you with care, respect, and quiet strength in every step. Let our strength help you find yours.
What started with a 16-year-old's dream in St Kilda, 1926, became one family's legacy.
Car 100, the Penrite guys are going to go completely berserk.
Inspiring all Australians. Under the ground, on the ground, and soaring high above it.
It's been one heck of a journey.
Penrite Oil, still driven.
Oh dear, the Griswolds are here, and family fun is on a slippery slope.
It's Christmas and we're all in misery.
In the tremendously hilarious movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Tonight on 9 and 9 now.
Domino's is bringing the flavour these holidays with our festive feast. Get 2 large value pizzas, a 1.25 litre drink, garlic bread, chicken bites and churros for a joyful low price. Pick up or delivered only at Domino's.
Did you put the bins out?
Lucky you're with Amy.
Spotlight's great Boxing Day sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow with 20 to 50% off absolutely everything store-wide, including 20 to 50% off ready-to-hang curtains and blinds and 20 to 50% off rugs, runners and mats. So create it, decorate it and celebrate it for less. Sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Whenever you head out on the water, safety comes first. Always check the weather before and during your outing. And wear your life jacket. For more about boating safety, visit newsouthwales.gov.au/maritime safety.
The all-new MG HS Super Hybrid, with a range of over 1,000 kilometres. Built for Australian roads, it's a family SUV that goes further. Rethink hybrid. We did.
Life's a journey, and when you arrive at retirement, you want to make sure that you stay in the driver's seat.
Tarragal Glen Apartments are designed for living and ageing well, with care close by. Navigate the life you want at Tarragal Glen Apartments.
What a hotel. And only $370 a night on my favourite site.
What? You didn't check Trivago?
I got mine for $250. Check Trivago to compare prices and save up to 30%.
You didn't check Trivago?
Hotel Trivago.
At Toyota, our testing goes beyond the lab to offer real-world safety, like pre-collision safety system. That's Toyota Safe. Toyota.
We're here for the dreamers, the roll-up your sleevers, the make-believers, the doodle bringers, the door swingers, the enthusiastic arm flingers. However you dream, let's make it come true. Talk to us for some Stratco how-to.
What started with a 16-year-old's dream in St Kilda, 1926, became one family's legacy.
Car 100, the Penrite
inspiring all Australians on 2 wheels, 4 wheels and big wheels. Under the ground, on the ground and soaring high above it.
It's been one heck of a journey, but it's not over yet.
Penrite Oil, celebrating 100 years, still driven.
Domino's is delivering a blast from the past with our flavour flashback range. 3 of our hottest pizzas are back, like Outback Feast, loaded with juicy steak and delivered in a flash for a limited time at Domino's.
Tonight on NBN News, Christmas celebrated across northern New South Wales, from the excitement of presents to family gatherings and church services. Charities kept busy with Christmas lunches and festivities. Also, the King's message to those who risked their lives in the Bondi terror attack, and a family affair for Aussie and English cricketers for Christmas ahead of the Boxing Day test. NBN News, Sport and Weather. See you tonight for all those stories and more at 6 o'clock.
You only live once.
I actually feel sick.
That's my wedding day!
I want to be loved. I want to be loved like I love someone.
Australia's biggest show is back. Starts Fed 2 on 9 and 9 now.
Fantastic Furniture's Boxing Day sale is now on. Save on favourites like the Harmony 3-seater shades, Toronto 6-seater dining table and the Azalea Queen bed frame with storage. Thousands of deals only at Fantastic Furniture.
We know good food. Home of the hats. Restaurants, reviews, recipes and more, all at your fingertips. We know good food. You can too.
Okay, roaches, get ready to race. Hey, behind the line, Rita. Set. Go, no! Let's go!
Nothing kills big cockroaches faster with a 1-second spray.
Hungry Jack's new Jacked Up sodas. Classic sodas twisted with delicious fruity flavours. Or mix it up with smooth, rich creamer. Enjoy fizzy, fun flavours with our new Jacked Up sodas. Only at Hungry Jack's.
Come on, Terry, the barbecue's going cold.
Terry mid on, Grace top of the driveway. We need to upgrade our speed. Yes! Aussie Broadband. Everything's better with legendary speed.
Spotlight's great Boxing Day sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow with 20 to 50% off absolutely everything store-wide, including 20 to 50% off fabric by the metre, 20 to 50% off yarn. So create it, decorate it and celebrate it for less. Sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Start the new year off with the dreamiest sleep thanks to Clark Rubber, with a massive 50% off all Dreamy mattresses this Boxing Day. A queen now $3.99 and a single now $2.49. Don't miss out on huge savings this Boxing Day only at Clark Rubber, your home of the Aussie summer.
We know many of you spend your working lives being helpful to others. So at Aware Super, we're super helpful to you, so you can get the retirement you deserve. Being super helpful starts with our friendly Aussie call centres. It's allowing you to manage your super and your retirement anytime, anywhere, with tools that make it easy. And it's helping your super grow, while working to keep your account safe and secure. For super helpful service, join Aware Super today.
Doors Plus barn doors will transform the interior of your home with their depth of character. Sliding barn doors create an eye-catching feature wall. Plus, we can fit, paint, stain and deliver. Doors Plus.
No fuss.
The Outdoor Elegance Summer Sale is on now. Save up to 50% off quality outdoor furniture. The latest collections and leading designs for comfort, sophistication and style are now reduced to clear. Find the perfect summer setting for your outdoor space and save up to 50% off for a limited time. The Outdoor Elegance Summer Sale is on now. Shop online or in store at Erina, Bennett's Green and New Store Rutherford.
This program brought to you by Allertine. It's time to get tough on allergies. All day, all night, all year.
Tonight, from presents and children jumping for joy to family and community, the Christmas spirit shines bright across northern New South Wales. Churches welcome the faithful for one of the most significant days on the Christian calendar. Monarch's message Bondi front of mind in King Charles's annual address. Dreaming of a white Christmas, the Aussie state today dusted with snow. And Australia springs a selection surprise ahead of the Boxing Day test.
This is NBN News with Tyson Cottrill.
Good evening. Stockings were emptied, barbecues fired up and beaches filled across northern New South Wales this morning as families celebrated Christmas. The day bringing friends, faith and community together, while volunteers and the Hunter gave their time to make sure no one missed out.
Racing out of bed and ready to unwrap. Mama! The sound of instant joy ringing out from homes across the region.
My new shoes! Daddy, look at that I got. Wow.
Some presents even landing in the backyard.
Look at it!
Others gently in laps. And of course, all the toys needed testing out to make sure Santa's elves got them just right. While kids got stuck into their new gifts, down on Newcastle foreshore, a different kind of Christmas effort was underway.
Christmas in Australia on a scorching summer's day. Hey.
An army of more than 150 volunteers working through the heat, serving up lunch for more than 1,000 guests.
It's a day of celebration with lots of food and a gift for everyone.
For me, it's an amazing way to spend Christmas Day, giving back. I love seeing how many people we're helping.
The railway carriage shed at Foreshore Park was a hub of activity for the Samaritans' 25th Christmas Day lunch from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. 1,200 people attended. And a special visit from the man in red himself.
Great to see kids smiling and playing and everyone having a great time.
In Newcastle, there are few traditions as special as this one, the Samaritans' Christmas Day meal, supporting families for more than 2 decades and those with nowhere to go. Elsewhere, the morning started with hymns and psalms. The Christchurch Cathedral in Newcastle packed out for Christmas Mass.
This Christmas, may we resist fear. May we care for one another. May we be bearers of hope and light to others.
So did Sacred Heart in Hamilton.
The glory of Christmas shines brightest in our welcome, in the way we open our doors and our hearts.
At Hunter Bible Church, the faithful also joined in praise. And as the mercury climbed, hundreds swapped living rooms for the coast. The Bureau of Meteorology issuing a warning for hazardous surf along the Hunter, Macquarie and Sydney coast. Lifesavers bracing for a busy afternoon, keeping watch as Christmas Day rolled on.
So make sure you got sunscreen, your hat, bring plenty of water and stay hydrated, especially as we've got these hot summer days.
So whether it was opening some of your first ever presents from Santa, to hanging out at the beach or putting new wheels to the test, it's clear the Hunter didn't miss out on the festive cheer. Danny Geddes, NBN News.
Today is one of the most significant days on the Christian calendar. Services began early for many, but in what should be a time of celebration has been tainted by the events at Bondi.
St Andrew's this morning, filling with the traditional hymn calling to worshippers on this holy day. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 2 speaks of Christ's birth bringing light to the world. But the darkness of the Bondi terror attack hung heavily in the messages from the pulpit.
As we meet together, we're very conscious of the horrific anti-Semitic attack on Sydney's Jewish community. In the face of such evil and sorrow, can we celebrate Christmas? We can. And we must.
The lesson praising the sympathy and solidarity shown to those affected on that day and beyond.
In the place where the deepest darkness had fallen, people were determined to shine the light of hope and healing.
At St Mary's, Catholic Archbishop Anthony Fisher too would mention Bondi, tracking its catalyst to the original sin in the Garden of Eden.
We saw it most recently in the unspeakable evil at Bondi Beach. It can leave us wondering why God bothered. Why create a world in which human persons are free to do great good, but also great evil?
Christ's birth renewing hope.
The haters will not win. Love conquers all.
And at St Patrick's in Parramatta, Bondi Samaritan Ahmed El Ahmed was named and praised for his brotherly attitude across creeds.
He has emerged as an unlikely hero and a much-needed antidote to division based on race, culture and religion.
Through the denominations of Christianity, the birth of Christ marked with crowded services, but also too touched by the traumas witnessed in recent times. Mike Dalton, NBN News.
It's been a hectic day for charities across northern New South Wales and Australia, providing gifts, meals and company for the needy, lonely and homeless. Some familiar faces have lent a hand, the Prime Minister going further with $10 million in funding for the Bill Cruz Foundation.
Tucking into lunch, a well-worn Christmas tradition. And for 4 decades, many with nowhere to go have found their family here with the Bill Cruz Foundation at Ashfield.
It truly is a wonderful sight.
For people who don't have anybody, you can feel the love down here.
And like households across the country, the chefs do the heavy lifting. How many meals are you making?
Approximately 2,400 meals today.
All plated up in the lunch rush by volunteers, including Di King, known here as Auntie Di.
How's it going, Di?
It's going really well, thank you very much.
You're pumping them out.
In the thick of it, honey.
81 years old, and this, her 11th Christmas serving lunch.
You have to give back to community, you have to keep yourself working and young, and you get far more out of it than you ever put into it.
Twins Carmel and Frances Woods also know the value of giving back.
You've been working very hard.
Thank you. Yes, we'll know it at the end of the day. But no, we don't mind it. We think it's wonderful.
The long-term volunteers committed to the task, and there's new blood following in their footsteps.
Make other people's Christmases special who may not have, the
family
chance
to be around and stuff like that,
Yep.
With some familiar faces joining Bill's crew.
Hey, here we are.
The Prime Minister and Premier, gloves on and put to work.
What happens today is really uplifting. It's uplifted me and the other volunteers. Hey Joe.
Good on you, mate.
How you going?
Joe embracing the Christmas cheer. The foundation is home.
I have seen war. I'm part of the furniture here for the last 28 years. I've slept here, I've done volunteer work here.
Today, counting his blessings for a hot meal and a man named Reverend Bill Cruz.
Oh, absolutely grateful. I couldn't do it without him.
We love this man.
This is the 40th year Reverend Cruz has hosted Christmas lunch.
Everyone deserves a nice meal at Christmas, and everyone deserves to realise that they are important. There is no human being on this earth that is not important.
Countless Australians grateful for his decades of goodwill and hard work.
Thank you very much for your compassion and kindness, Bill Cruz, because kindness goes a long, long way.
Kindness we can all demonstrate.
Say hello to your neighbours and let that spread. Let the goodwill and the good cheer spread, and you'd be surprised at how much better you feel.
Annalise Bolt, NBN News.
The young policeman who was shot, losing sight in one eye from the Bondi terror attack, has been pictured at home nearly 2 weeks in hospital. Probationary Constable Jack Hibbert was visited by the acting president of the state's police association, Ian Allwood, along with Sydney Roosters captain James Tedesco and businessman Mark Burris. He was gifted this signed Redcliffe Dolphins jersey. The New South Wales Police Commissioner has wasted no time in banning public protests after tough new laws passed Parliament in response to the Bondi attacks. The fortnight-long bans apply to 3 key sections of Sydney's metropolitan area, the Premier backing the move 100%.
We just can't have a situation at the moment where mass protests rip apart our social cohesion. We've got an obligation to pull people together right now, and this is the right call.
Police have the option to extend the rule every fortnight for up to 3 months. A rabbi's car displaying Hanukkah decorations has been firebombed in Melbourne in a Christmas morning attack. The Prime Minister and Jewish leaders condemning it as an act of anti-Semitism as police try to track down the culprits.
A symbol of light in the Jewish community, the target of a hateful act.
We are literally waking up every morning to a Groundhog Day of hell.
The vehicle displaying Hanukkah decorations was set alight around 3 this morning, just metres away from a bedroom, with a woman and 3 young children asleep inside.
Christmas Day, you wouldn't think it would happen again. You wouldn't think it would happen today, of all days.
The home in the heart of Melbourne's Jewish community belongs to a well-known local rabbi who was in New York with one of the couple's children. He's now scrambling to get home to be with his shaken family, who escaped without injury.
The community is absolutely on edge. This is the last thing that we would have felt after just coming off the Bondi attack.
Bondi Beach is now soaked with Jewish blood. Is that what we are waiting for here in Victoria?
The act condemned by the Prime Minister.
It's just beyond comprehension. What sort of evil ideology and thoughts at a time like this would motivate someone?
I know there's been a lot of talk over the past 2 weeks about it, but now we need it to be implemented.
The resident returned home briefly to pick up items for her children, but won't be staying here out of fear of what happened overnight. But police and private security will continue their bolstered patrols in the area to keep everyone safe. Police say they have identified a suspect, but no arrests have been made.
They don't see leadership, and quite frankly, they want to see government stand up, consequences for those that commit these attacks, and the full force of the law thrown at them.
This is reality now in Australia. This is what we've got to live with.
Gillian Lantouris, NBN News.
King Charles has used his annual speech to thank those who risked their lives to help others during the Bondi terror attack. The monarch calling for people to cherish the values of compassion and reconciliation after a year marred by global conflict.
From the King, this Christmas, a message of unity and reflection.
It is about journeying forward into the future, while also journeying back to remember the past and learn from its lessons.
His Majesty acknowledging the enlightening experience of meeting and praying with the Pope, as well as the significance of marking the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II.
The courage and sacrifice of our servicemen and women, and the way communities came together in the face of such great challenge, carry a timeless message for us all.
The monarch also highlighting the values of compassion and reconciliation, recognising the humanitarian efforts of those helping on the front line today and the selflessness and courage displayed in acts of unthinkable terror.
To the ways in which individuals and communities display spontaneous bravery, instinctively placing themselves in harm's way to defend others.
The 10-minute message featured the work of several royals, including Queen Camilla, the Waleses, including Prince George and Princess Charlotte, along with Princess Anne. The final note, one of harmony.
As I meet people of different faiths, I find it enormously encouraging to hear how much we have in common, a shared longing for peace and a deep respect for all life.
Then, Songs for Ukraine, featuring singers displaced by war. The King delivered his Christmas message inside Westminster Abbey. It's also where the annual Royal Christmas Carols was hosted by the Princess of Wales, with love, compassion and connection, all key messages there too. A precious mother-daughter moment started the TV broadcast as Princess Kate was joined by 10-year-old Charlotte on the piano.
Christmas is a time that reminds us how deeply our lives are woven together.
A night of stories, carols and Bible readings from familiar faces, including Prince William.
But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for see, I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people."
The royals set to spend the festive season in Sandringham.
I wish you all a most peaceful and very happy Christmas.
In London, Mimi Becker, NBN News.
You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, messages from our defence personnel deployed abroad. Call for dashcam footage as police piece together a fatal crash on the mid-north coast. Flipping the script, does Santa make the cut on Donald Trump's nice list? And scaled back during war, Christmas celebrations return to Bethlehem.
Amod's Boxing Day sale is on now. Save big on exclusive Boxing Day furniture deals. Plus, spend $9.99 or more and get 10% of your purchase back in an Amart gift card. Doors burst open 8 a.m. tomorrow at Amart.
40th birthday. Excellent choice. And here, bang, bang, bang. Best Christmas ever. Now, let's talk this Christmas.
How do you spell reciprocating, sir?
Get a gift that's $1+, like the Ryobi Home Essentials Kit, great value at $169. Get the leaf blower kit, just $199, or the HP stick vacuum for $379. One battery powers hundreds of products.
Ryobi.
Hey BYD, close boot. BYD Sea Line 6. Suddenly, everything else feels old-fashioned.
G'day, my name is Rob and today I'm going to take you around one of Australia's most iconic luxury accommodations, the Jamala Wildlife Lodge, right here in the nation's capital. The rooms really are fantastic and in this case, the noisier the neighbours, the better. While you're here, have a chat with the friendly staff about getting up close and personal with a whole variety of animals. The stay at Jamala really will have you and your family hitting new heights. Ho-ho!
Avita Motorhomes and Caravans, the longest serving motorhome manufacturer in Australia, are celebrating 60 years since our humble beginnings. And to celebrate, we're introducing new 60th anniversary models with an exclusive 60-month warranty, roadside assistance and cap price servicing package. Drop in to an Avita dealer or visit avitarv.com.au and experience the RV lifestyle today.
Shingles. It came out of nowhere. The pain was excruciating.
Every shingles story is different. Talk to your doctor about how you can help protect yourself today.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
The Plush summer sale starts tomorrow with up to 50% off a huge range of leather and fabric sofas. Save up to 50% off during the summer sale. Starts tomorrow at Plush, the sofa specialists.
Think sofas, think Plush.
Hi to my family and friends back home. This is Ting Ting on Op Paladin in the Middle East. Have a great New Year's and Christmas. See you all soon.
Hope you have a wonderful Christmas celebration. To all my family and friends back in Australia.
G'day everyone, Major Mark Vele here in the United Nations Mission to South Sudan. I'd like to wish my beautiful wife Evelyn a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Wishing all my friends and family a Merry Christmas and I can't wait to see you when I'm home.
Just wishing all my friends and family back home a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
To my friends and family back home, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and I'll see you guys soon.
Merry Christmas from the Middle East.
Wishing my friends and family back home a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love you dearly and can't wait to see you again.
Merry Christmas from Headquarters Middle East.
To breaking news now, and a crane has snapped on the Gold Coast after a destructive storm tore through the area just after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Dozens of holidaymakers were forced to evacuate from a nearby caravan park. Police have since issued an emergency declaration and are urging the public to avoid the area. 2 teenagers remain in hospital tonight as police continue to investigate a fatal crash on the mid-north coast. The car is believed to have struck a tree at Coralville, north of Taree, at around 3 p.m. yesterday. A male passenger died at the scene before emergency services arrived. 2 other males, including the driver, are being treated at John Hunter Hospital. Police are seeking dashcam footage. Police are also seeking the public's help to keep an eye out for a man who may be travelling from the New England to the Central Coast. Graham Bassett was last in contact with his family on December 16 when he was believed to have left Glen Innes in his camper van. He was meant to arrive at Chittaway Bay last night, but when he didn't, police were contacted. The 69-year-old is driving a 2016 Mercedes-Benz camper van with New South Wales registration XN512U. For the past 2 years, war raging in neighbouring Gaza has scaled back Christmas celebrations in Bethlehem. Now, festivities have returned to the birthplace of Jesus.
A tree stands tall and bright, a beacon of hope in the little town where Christmas began.
This is what we need after 2 years of darkness. We need light.
This is the first time festive celebrations have returned to Bethlehem in the West Bank since the war in nearby Gaza began. Bagpipes and drums paving the way for families and tourists flocking to Manger Square, and they're coming in their thousands. We would like to send a message from Bethlehem to all our people around the world, a message of hope and resilience, says the Bethlehem mayor. Among the crowd, the Catholic Patriarch of Jerusalem, specifically here for Mass at the Church of Nativity.
We know the problems are still on the ground, but we need to turn the page and look forward to open horizon for our future.
We will not let death or the shadow of war take hope from us.
A moment of peace in a region in need of healing. Josh Bavis, NBN News.
Pope Leo has conducted his first midnight mass since he was elected head of the Catholic Church. The pontiff greeting crowds gathered outside St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican, with many watching the service on large screens.
Basilica of St. Peter's is very large, but unfortunately it is not large enough to receive all of you.
The Pope will hold a Christmas Day Mass in a few hours, renewing a tradition that hasn't been carried out since Pope John Paul II in 1994. The US President spent Christmas Eve on the phone with children, saying Santa is on his nice list this year. Mr. Trump and the First Lady participating in the tradition from Mar-a-Lago, taking around a dozen calls between them.
We want to make sure that Santa is being good. Santa is a very good person. We want to make sure that he's not infiltrated, that we're not infiltrating into our country a bad Santa.
Donald Trump also told one child receiving coal wasn't such a bad thing, using the moment to promote local production. Coming up next, a rare white Christmas in Australia, plus a year that started with fires ends with floods in LA. 1 million new documents potentially linked to the Epstein case, and from an Anaconda reboot to SpongeBob SquarePants. What's on at the flicks this Boxing Day?
Spotlight's Great Boxing Day sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow with 20 to 50% off absolutely everything store-wide, including 20 to 50% off Manchester and 20 to 50% off home decor, kitchen and dining. So create it, decorate it and celebrate it for less. Sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Discover the award-winning Emerald Cruises luxury yacht experience. Cruise in style and explore the cultures of the Mediterranean and idyllic islands of the Caribbean.
With only up to 128 guests on board, the voyage feels like a private yacht experience. Embark on a cruise of a lifetime in 2026 from just $8,695 per person. Book now with your travel advisor or visit emeraldcruises.com.au.
Bring her along. The more the merrier.
All right, milk, cheese, butter.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Devondale is the dairy range for your signature lasagna.
How'd you get it so crispy?
Devondale, the cow knows how.
Clark Rubber is the #1 destination for APA robotic pool cleaners this Boxing Day. Get the exclusive APA Scuba S1 2025 model only $7.99, or the APA Scuba X1 Pro Max just $26.99. Huge Boxing Day deals ends this Sunday only at Clark Rubber.
Go!
Hi, I'm Jackie and I switched to you and saved $265.
And now with some Christmas cheer.
$265.
Nah, come on!
Yui, you insured.
This summer, adventure starts at Anaconda with our Summer Pay Less sale. Huge deals on big name brands and savings on all your outdoor adventure gear. From beach days to backyard bliss, get more for less. Pay less, play more at Anaconda.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
All your life you strive, trusting your experience, pushing yourself to perform. It's no surprise that you expect the same from your investments. For over 25 years, Trilogy Funds has been trusted by investors to maximise income while preserving capital. So, for income performance, invest with Trilogy Funds.
Seresto knows that some situations just suck. Fleas and ticks suck too. Seresto can help with this one. One collar provides the longest lasting protection for 8 continuous months. Stop sucking with Seresto.
The Plush summer sale starts tomorrow with up to 50% off a huge range of leather and fabric sofas. Save up to 50% off during the summer sale. Starts tomorrow at Plush, the sofa specialists.
Think sofas, think Plush.
I just want to wish everyone, especially my wife Lisa, a Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a great day.
Hi, it's Jess on Op Manukau in Bahrain. Merry Christmas to my family and friends. I hope you have the best day. Good luck filling my big shoes and making desserts. Love you all.
Big shout out and happy Christmas to friends and family. We're going to miss you over Christmas this year. They'll be home soon. See you soon.
Wishing my mum, my dad and my dog Blaze a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year.
Hey, I'm Andy on Op Manukau in the Middle East. Just wishing all my family and friends a Merry Christmas. A big shout out to my wife Fiona and children Piper and Evie. Have a great Christmas and look forward to seeing you next year. Love you all.
Just wanted to wish my family and friends at home in Australia and in New Zealand a very, very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year, and see you soon.
Merry Christmas from Juba, South Sudan.
Officials have discovered 1 million new documents potentially linked to the Epstein case. US authorities say lawyers are now working around the clock to review and redact the new files before they're released to the public. The Department of Justice, which is already under scrutiny for not releasing all available files, says it could take a few more weeks for the final drop. Southern California is set for a very soggy Christmas with a dangerous storm moving in over Los Angeles. Tonight, the entire city is under flood warnings and there are concerns fire grounds from January's wildfires could create mudslides.
A city that was scarred by flames, tonight threatened by rain.
Potential flash flooding, rising river flows, mud flows, debris flows and downed trees.
Suburbs which bore the brunt of the deadly and devastating Los Angeles fires at the beginning of the year warned that once again they'll need to leave.
So you guys are under mandatory evacuation?
This time, a new threat.
LAPD partners have been out there. They've been doing some door knocking in the most susceptible homes. They've door knocked on 126 homes, and we've been issuing evacuation warnings for the people in the burn scar areas.
Rainfall is expected to exceed 25 mil an hour, a dangerous deluge which could force mudslides and debris flows. More than 7 million people on alert, with forecasters warning this is likely to become the region's worst Christmas storm in recent years.
My message to Angelenos as we go into the Christmas holiday is to stay safe, be prepared, and stay informed.
A Christmas drenching for the City of Angels. In the United States, Lauren Tomasi, NBN News.
Investigators are using drones to search the rubble of a nursing home just outside the US city of Philadelphia after 2 people were killed in yesterday's explosion. Officials say there was a second explosion at the site. A gas leak is now being investigated as the cause. It's our weekly segment that focuses on everyday locals doing incredible things. After what's been a testing year, tonight a dose of good news as we look back at 2025's inspiring run of Your Story.
What better way to start the year than with a towering former footballer, his heart as big as his stature.
And it's not only just for now, the next generation will be more healthier.
In January, Newcastle Sione Finifawaki took us behind the scenes of his evolving foundation, which ships vital supplies to Tonga.
If you know it's right to do, there's nothing stopping you from doing it.
In February, we met 73-year-old Barry Harley, who's given 5 decades of service to the Tamworth Country Music Festival.
It's been a long tale, but a very pleasant one.
March brought us beauty therapist Robin McAlpine, a Novocastrian who's helping upskill young girls rescued from child exploitation in India.
It's about transforming their lives and giving them a skill that helps break that cycle.
Verdon Heil showed us the secret to business longevity. He and wife Val, the faces behind one of Lake Macquarie's longest standing fashion stores.
I've had kids in here getting school uniforms, and I looked, and the person that was with it, that was the mother, and I thought, I served you with your school uniform. And then I looked again, and there was the grandmother, and I thought, I served you with school uniforms too.
And Jeanette Paul gave us an insight into the mind of a celebrated crime writer.
Like anything that you want and any dream that you want to see fulfilled, it won't just happen unless you do something about it.
In April, we visited the Central Coast Julie Dolan, the first person to ever earn a Matilda's cap.
I was at representative hockey training, and one of the girls said, I'm off to football training. I said, can I come? And the rest is history, really.
And Myra James, a North Coast great-grandmother, waging a war on waste.
If the shoppers are going to get rid of all these plastic bags, there's got to be something to replace them. I thought, now I could turn those sacks into shopping bags.
As winter neared, we spoke with long-time Hunter Valley winemaker John Tyrrell.
We've had just so many brilliant moments during vintage this year. It's probably been one of my favourite ones ever.
And Peter Sleep, whose own foundation had just raised more than $500,000 for John Hunter Hospital's PICU Courtyard project.
I said, I don't care in the end what it costs. What we need to make sure is let's get it right.
Bubbles of knowledge came to the surface when we met Hunter Professor Graham Jamieson.
It was always my aim to revolutionise some part of an industrial process.
In June, 87-year-old John Beasley celebrated 7 decades of service with surf lifesaving, and Delma White received long-due recognition for her work teaching music. We were then served the ultimate hit of nostalgia as we caught up with beloved television icon Miss Kim.
Good night, big dog. Good night, girls and boys.
My life's been a stage for 70-odd years, hasn't it? Because there you go, a long time.
On the Mid-North Coast, long-serving police dog handler Sean McDowell was recognised by the King. 15-year-old Aidan Reilly fundraised for hundreds of cancer patients. And Taree's Peter Willard marked 45 years with fire and rescue. We also met Lake Macquarie's ever-chipper Anne-Maria Martin, a woman with a dream to end homelessness.
I've always wanted to help people. I always love helping humans or animals, anybody.
Come September, the hunter's Phil Phillips revisited his victorious stint in the Aberdeen bike race of 1965, and Grafton paramedic Peter Maxwell reflected on the more than 2,000 lives he's helped save. Entrepreneurs Adam and Belinda McDougall walked us through how they created a multi-million-dollar business and now a charity foundation. And para-rower Lisa Greisel shared how her love for the sport was born through a cancer battle.
I wouldn't wish a diagnosis on anybody, but what it's created in my mindset, I've grabbed onto every opportunity that's been thrown at me.
Our year rounding out with support animal trainer Sabine Jamison and Central Coast Sports Academy founder Ian Rebillard, who after many decades is preparing to retire.
Any professional athlete knows when time's up. You know as an athlete when the right time it is to retire, and I feel now is the right time for the business.
Isabella Evans, NBN News.
Plenty of inspiring locals. Well, when we think of snow at this time of year, the Northern Hemisphere usually comes to mind. But Tasmania has turned white on Christmas Day for the first time in almost 2 decades.
Australia, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yep, Tassie turned on the show and it was all about snow.
How good is this? Is actually decorating the tree and it's snowing outside.
Having a white Christmas in Australia, well, when you're an Aussie coming from Queensland, this is very unusual.
Snowball fights at Mount Wellington in Hobart in the state's southeast. Temperatures there this morning falling to minus 1.4 degrees. Rain turning to snow above 700 metres.
White Christmas in Australia. Who'd have thought, eh?
Some even going snow chasing to ensure they experienced it.
It started snowing on the way up in the car, and when we got out of the car, it was pelting down. It was just snow, snow. It was awesome. It was amazing.
Similarly white at Cradle Mountain in the northwest.
Hey, maybe.
Even our four-legged friends getting in on the act.
I can't really use any other word to describe it other than magical. It's just something you kind of dream about.
Frostbite on one side of the country, sunburn on the other. Western Australia in the grip of a heat wave, temperatures 40 degrees higher today than Tasmania. Ah, Australia, truly a land of extremes. Eddie Meyer, NBN News.
Christmas celebrations might be wrapping up for most of us, but the party is just getting started for film buffs. An exciting lineup of movies will hit screens across the country from tomorrow, including comedian Jack Black's latest adventure, Anaconda.
Something for everybody fresh in cinemas tomorrow, and if you like it scary, funny and silly, well, how about Anaconda?
Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yes. Griff and Doug, a couple of likely lads who think that it'd be a cool thing to do to recreate their favourite movie.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Here we go.
Action! What could possibly go wrong? Well, pretty much everything, especially when the prop snake goes missing, so they need to find themselves another one.
Oh my.
Keep rolling! The film was shot here on home soil, with sunny Queensland doubling for the wilds of the Amazon.
Now we die!
Anaconda in cinemas tomorrow.
Holy!
If it's more of an intriguing adult drama you're after, why don't you hire a housemaid for a couple of hours?
Would you like to see what you're getting yourself into? Sure.
Amanda Seyfried plays Nina, the housewife with the mostest.
Guilty as charged. Yeah, I agree.
Sydney Sweeney playing Millie, little knowing what she's getting herself into. Or does she?
Millie's going to be living with us. I just really enjoy being a housemaid.
Look, there are so many delicious twists and turns in this sexy psychological thriller based on the best-selling book.
Nina, where are they?
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Yeah, there's a bit going on with the backstory here.
I have a really good feeling about this, Millie.
Me too.
I reckon this is one of the films of the year. It's called The Housemaid. You have been warned.
I want to watch. I'm dying to see it.
Look, speaking of the hired help, Brendan Fraser plays an American actor living in Japan who It's kind of strange, but it's a very film as he plays husband and make it.
It's cool. Fit.
Sometimes it's okay. This a big. It is called Rental Family. Brendan Fraser, just terrific.
That's good. Okay, let's do that.
On the subject of complicated families, Stellan Skarsgård and Elle Fanning star in a film that follows the relationship between a famous director and his two estranged daughters.
Why didn't you want to do the role?
I can't work with him.
Things get even more tangled when he decides to make a film about their complex situation.
Rachel Kemp.
This is a Norwegian production, some of it in subtitles. It is tipped to feature prominently during award season. It's already received 8 Golden Globe nominations. It is funny, smart, and has immense sentimental value. It's in cinemas tomorrow. Finally, I know this is the one you've been waiting for, SpongeBob is back. And this time, he's headed to the depths of the ocean.
Where am I?
The underworld.
Underwear? Underwear.
But the plot is just way too complicated to explain, and I wouldn't want to spoil anything for you, but let me just say, this franchise is in mighty fine shape. It is funny, it's clever, and best of all, it's also in cinemas tomorrow.
I'm ready!
Let's go!
What are we laughing about?
The SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. Happy days. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the movies.
Coming up next, all the day's sport, including Steve Smith on Australia's selection surprise for the Boxing Day Test.
The Good Guys Boxing Day sale is on now. Get $350 off this Hisense 85-inch TV, over $200 off this Chic fridge, this Lenovo laptop only $699. Plus get $850 off this Samsung 65-inch TV. These and more Boxing Day deals at The Good Guys.
Spotlight's great Boxing Day sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow with 20 to 50% off absolutely everything store-wide, including 20 to 50% off ready-to-hang curtains and blinds and 20 to 50% off rugs, runners and mats. So create it, decorate it and celebrate it for less. Sale starts 8 a.m. tomorrow. And Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Sleeping's a dream this Boxing Day thanks to Clark Rubber with a massive 20% off our entire range of Australian-made foam mattresses and toppers, including camping and caravan. Huge Boxing Day deals and this Sunday only at Clark Rubber, your home of the Aussie summer.
The Nick Scali January sale starts tomorrow with everything reduced across the entire range. That's affordable design for everyone. The January sale starts tomorrow at Nick Scali.
What started with a 16-year-old's dream in St Kilda 1926 became one family's legacy.
Car 100, the Penrite guys are going to go completely berserk.
Inspiring all Australians on 2 wheels, 4 wheels and big wheels. Under the ground, on the ground, and soaring high above it.
It's been one heck of a journey, but it's not over yet.
Penrite Oil, celebrating 100 years, still driven.
The working life. You wake up, you work, you get paid. Until one day, you wake up to a whole new rhythm and still get paid. Aware Super helps you find your rhythm of retirement. That's super helpful.
Menopause. Oh. Cooling sheets, cooling pillow, cool bottle, cool couch. Solidarity, sister.
Yes, Your Honour.
Block drains? Don't stress. Fluid Plumbing will dispatch a plumber to you the same day when you call before midday. With our high-pressure blaster and remote camera, we'll clear your block drain for just $99. Block drains cleared fast.
Give us a call today.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
Australia will unleash an all-pace attack in the Boxing Day test, but just who features remains a mystery. Steve Smith explaining why spinner Todd Murphy was overlooked while offering a surprise show of support for under-fire England.
Ashes hostilities put on hold. Australia and England training side by side, celebrating Christmas at the MCG. The families on the field with the players, warming up for the Boxing Day test. After so much time away from home, these are special moments. However, the only gift Todd Murphy hoped for didn't get delivered. The Aussies going without a spinner at the G for the first time in 15 years.
I think if Nathan was here, we'd probably still be having the same conversation as well. So it's certainly nothing to do with Todd's skill. We know he's a quality bowler. He's played some games for Australia and done really well, and it's great to see him here this week. I'm sure he's going to be a pretty good chance to play next week in Sydney.
Instead, Australia will unleash an all-pace attack on the MCG pitch.
10 mils of grass, quite furry, quite green, so I dare say it's going to offer quite a bit.
2 out of Michael Neser, Brendan Doggett and Jai Richardson will play, the latter on the verge of his first test in 4 years.
You know, we've seen when he's had the opportunity at this level, he's been outstanding. He'll be excited if he gets an opportunity tomorrow.
Usman Khawaja keeps his place at 5. Keeper Alex Carey will bat at 6, while all-rounder Cameron Green slides to 7. Smith himself returning after his vertigo in Adelaide. Reclaiming his spot at second slip as well, despite Marnus Labuschagne's screamer.
I've done it for 1 week, I've done it for 10 years, so...
The skipper had more sympathy for England, losing his adversary Jofra Archer for the series. Their Noosa getaway is now being forensically examined.
I feel for them in a way. It can be tricky. You're in a country where, you know, you can go out and about and enjoy yourselves, and I certainly believe that when you've lost 2 test matches and you've got such a long break, sometimes you just need to get away from the game and switch off entirely.
The Ashes have been decided, but with 100,000 fans to fill these seats tomorrow, the Aussies know there's no greater honour than playing on Boxing Day. And as much as they are looking forward to that, for now, they're just trying to enjoy their Christmas.
Yeah, I know Travis Head's looking forward to lunch, and he gets stuck into the prawns. He'll have more than everyone, I can assure you. So it's going to be a cool day with all the families around, and get ready for a sellout tomorrow here. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere, and looking forward to that.
Sam Jordan, NBN News.
Sydney Sixers duo Jack Edwards and Joel Davies took time out to mentor aspiring cricketers at a kids' clinic at Manly Oval ahead of their Boxing Day battle with the Melbourne Stars at the SCG. Fresh off a career-best bowling performance, Edwards knows he'll need to fire again against the BBL leaders.
I felt my cricket's in a good place, so I've been pretty clear on how I want to go about it, and with bat and ball, and yeah, just trying to get better every time I go out and play.
The Sixers have only won 1 of their first 3 matches. Coming up, Santa sails in as competitors prepare to ship out for the Sydney to Hobart yacht race.
Have CTP with NRMA insurance? You could save on car, home, caravan and other eligible policies with our multi-policy discount. Bundle your CTP today and you could save. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
It's go time! The BCF Boxing Day sale is on now. Bring the action with these Wave Rider bodyboards, now only $29.99. Save $40. That's better than half price. Sale on now.
BCF and fun, hey!
The majestic four-wheel drive, shackled to a life in the suburbs. But now there's an insurance policy that frees the four-wheel drive with cover anywhere you can legally go in Australia. Club 4x4 Insurance. Free the four-wheel drive.
The Nick Scali January sale starts tomorrow with everything reduced across the entire range. That's affordable design for everyone. The January sale starts tomorrow at Nick Scali.
Boxing Day deals are on at
at Officeworks. Get a Lenovo RTX 2050 gaming laptop for $797 or a Lenovo RTX 5070 gaming laptop for $2,697. Shop now at Officeworks.
The High Reach Cleaning Pole from Cut Above Tools, a lightweight sturdy cleaning pole with 6 different attachments, used with or without water, extends to 5 metres, weighs just 1.2 kilos. Select your pole, select your attachments. cutabovetools.com.au.
Good day for an iced latte. Good day to save water. You really do love water, don't you? Well, no water, no iced lattes.
It's a good day to water after 4. Every day is a good day to save water.
Want more cash for your car? Get instant cash today at Carter Select Cars. Sell your car, ute, SUV, 4-wheel drive, hybrid or electric vehicle and get instant cash today. Let us do a better deal for you.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
Go.
With more than 4.5 million sparkling lights, it's our biggest, brightest and best Christmas ever.
Amazing!
Hunter Valley Gardens Christmas Lights Spectacular. Get your tickets now at hvg.com.au.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
Go.
This report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Half-yearly clearance on now. Best brands, best range, best prices.
129 boats are set to be on the start line tomorrow for the 80th edition of the Sydney to Hobart Yacht Race. With treacherous conditions expected on Boxing Day, Sailing Santa has shared a few tips with sailors to help ensure every crew reaches Tasmania safely.
Santa steady on his sea legs this morning after a long night on his sleigh.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Delivering Christmas cheer to every good boy and girl, especially those far from home.
Bonjour! Bonjour!
A koala and kangaroo for the kids and some Aussie treats for this international crew.
Australian delicacy. You won't get that in New Caledonia.
The boat back for its third Sydney Hobart, but racing double-handed for the first time.
We hope to be in the top 20 in double-handed, so there are 20 competitors. So.
With it comes new challenges.
I'm the sleep manager, and Michel is not very good at sleeping on the boat, so that's why he pushed the limits very hard, and we try to set 20 minutes, around 20 minutes sleeping one after another.
A treacherous first night at sea awaits, challenging crews on all types of vessels.
Well, upwind forecast in 20 knots is not great for us. We're a very light boat, so we get stopped by the sea state, and we just say it's going to be a long, tough first night. Get used to it because we need the riding moment, every bit of it that we can get.
Around 30% of the fleet didn't make it to Hobart last year. Bacchanal was one of them. Now the American crew is back for a second straight year, not just to finish the race, but to compete.
Next play, let's see what's next. And we think we have a shot to do well, so this could be quite an exciting lifetime opportunity for an American sailor.
Skipper Ron Epstein happy to take some last-minute pointers from Santa, who doubles as a sailor. The big man in red has started the great race 50 times.
They've got to stay dry, stay hydrated, stay safe, and also there's current off this coast here going south, so you've got to get in that current.
Samantha Pote.
Ho, 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 ho!
NBN News.
They've just completed the first brutal block of their pre-season training, but as some of the NRL's biggest stars headed off on their break, they made sure to get into the holiday spirit.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
What better way to kick things off than Toby Rudolph singing about, well, Rudolph?
You would even say it glows like a light bulb.
Murray Taulagi also appeared comfortable in front of the mic.
I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe.
New cowboy Reed Marnie, not so much.
There is only one
one thing I need.
His old Bulldogs teammates told us about their favourite Christmas food.
Barbecue. I reckon prawns. We always prawns. Pork crackle. Can't beat it. Do like a big ham and I think pavlova as well for dessert. So.
The Roosters entered the debate.
KFC. Leg of ham with the honey glaze over the top. Turkey ham. Oysters, prawns.
Panther Mitch Kenny playing the role of the Grinch.
Most overrated Christmas food.
Yes.
Prawns. Disgusting.
The NRL's new premiers Brisbane cracking each other up.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
It cracks them up.
Runners-up Melbourne hoping to go one better in 2026.
Hopefully we'll come back again next year. And with that, Merry Christmas to all of you and all your families.
Zach Bailey, NBN News.
Stay with us after the break. We'll take a look at all the local weather details.
It's taken over our kids. Driving adults and especially parents mad. So what in the world does it mean?
The love of your life died. You're not an arsehole all the time.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, she is.
There's a reason why organ donation is anonymous. Guess what I got?
A restraining order from another recipient.
That's funny.
It kind of is.
I lost the love of my life and thought it was the end. Turns out it was just the beginning.
Have CTP with NRMA insurance? You could save on car, home, caravan and other eligible policies with our multi-policy discount. Bundle your CTP today and you could save. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
The Nick Scali January sale starts tomorrow with everything reduced across the entire range. That's affordable design for everyone. The January sale starts tomorrow at Nick Scali.
Start the new year off with the dreamiest sleep thanks to Clark Rubber with a massive 50% off all Dreamy mattresses this Boxing Day. A queen now $3.99 and a single now $2.49. Don't miss out on huge savings this Boxing Day only at Clark Rubber, your home of the Aussie summer.
Be smart in the garden this summer with a Holman WX1 Wi-Fi tap timer. Leave your water worries behind while you're on holidays with live tracking and smart automations. The WX1 Wi-Fi tap timer. Holman for the smart gardener.
If you suffer with acne, the next 30 seconds will mean a lot to you. All Medic is an acne program designed and developed by doctors. It's an affordable, non-drying, non-irritating and professional-grade regime. All Medic works towards addressing existing skin problems and impeding future outbreaks for both teenagers and adults. Don't you deserve clear skin? Just go to allmedic.net.au to order yours now for fast delivery. All Medic, affordable, simple and effective.
Before you buy your next RV, you have to see Australian Motorhomes and Caravans. With one of Australia's largest range of motorhomes, campervans, fifth wheelers and caravans in one enormous location. Come and see Australian Motorhomes and Caravans, Pacific Highway, Bennett's Green today.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
The mighty Red Hot Summer Tour's back and rocking in 2026 with another superstar lineup headlined by the legendary Paul Kelly. With special guests Missy Higgins, The Cruel Sea, The Cat Empire, Casey Chambers and Jess Hitchcock. The Red Hot Summer Tour at magnificent Spears Point Park, Lake Macquarie, January 24. Get your tickets now from Ticketmaster.
It was a mainly sunny start to Christmas before the clouds rolled in over the afternoon, but thankfully the rain held off for most of the Hunter. Taking a look at the satellite, and a lingering trough is still bringing rain and storms to parts of northern New South Wales and southeast Queensland. It's a different story in the west though, which is sweltering through a heat wave thanks to high pressure. Tomorrow, wet conditions likely for northern New South Wales and parts of the Queensland coast. They should start to become more localised though. Meanwhile, it's really a country of extremes. A strong southerly is bringing showers and also some snow to Tasmania. Overcast but not too bad weather-wise for our Chrissy Day. Quite mild along the coast, 23 degrees at Nobbies, 24 at Norah Head. 23 the top at Gosford, a little warmer further up the valley. Scone 35 degrees after a low of 13 overnight, ranging between 12 and 33 at Merriwar. Tomorrow a similar day on the way. It should be a little cooler for the Hunter and Central Coast thanks to that change which is set to sweep through. 19 degrees at Newcastle, topping out at 20 degrees at Toronto, Wyong, the entrance, Gosford and also Woy Woy. A little warmer at Muswellbrook, 25 degrees, 25 also at Scone and Merriwar. Coastal waters information now sees 2 metres with a 4 metre swell off the Hunter coast. The sun is up at 5:45. It will set at 4 minutes past 8. Winds south-southwesterly. The morning high is at 1:26 and again in the afternoon at 9 minutes past 1. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook now for Newcastle. It's not looking too bad. A little bit of isolated showers about on Friday for our Boxing Day and also on Sunday, and a partly cloudy week ahead, topping out at 27 on Tuesday, warming up to 32 degrees on Wednesday. Scone 25 and cloudy tomorrow, sunny and 29 on Saturday. A little bit of cloud around for Sunday and Monday. Warm and sunny on Tuesday, 35 degrees. And for Gosford, a few showers about on Friday and also on Sunday. Tuesday's looking beautiful, sunny and 27. And that is NBN News for this Christmas Day. A current affair is up next. Thanks for your company from all the team here. Have a safe and happy evening. Good night.
Hello, I'm Leila McKinnon. Merry Christmas and welcome to A Current Affair. Mitch thought, what's more delicious than frozen yoghurt and crumble? So he started a small business and called it Stay Crumble. Then a billion-dollar American company heard about the name and came after him.
Leave small businesses alone. Fight your own battles and go for people at your own size.
A monster cookie company forcing a small business to crumble under pressure.
We would have had to fold the business completely. Financially, we wouldn't have been able to keep on going and growing if we decided to fight.
Mitch Layton opened his dream frozen yoghurt and crumble store in Melbourne last year. Back then, it was named Stay Crumble.
Melbourne's next favourite place where friends can chill and enjoy delicious treats.
A few months into trading, American cookie giant Crumble came knocking.
Some large company wasn't sort of happy with the name that we had, and they said it was deceitful to what we were selling. Demanding that we do a complete rebrand, that they wanted to delete all of marketing and digital content on our socials. They wanted us to not have the word crumble, whether it's with an E, without an E.
Despite Mitch having the name trademarked and not selling cookies, Crumble came after them.
It was quite heartbreaking. We were sort of shell-shocked and were like, well, where do we go from here?
Mitch was told he had a strong case to fight for his company's name, but the David and Goliath battle wasn't worth it. He rebranded to Crumb Get Some.
We decided to roll over and just do a complete rebrand, as we just didn't want that sort of hassle and headache, having only opened for 3 months, and then in our first year having to fight such a big sort of legal battle.
The ordeal has cost the small business a lot of dough.
Upwards to 30 grand. If we're thinking about just all of our exterior signage, our interior signage, our uniforms, packaging, I think just our time as well. I think that's a massive thing that's underrated.
Crumble cookies have taken the internet by storm.
We got this week's Crumble.
Crumble cookie review. This week's Crumble cookies.
The American-based confectionery company is worth an estimated $1 billion and has soared in popularity due to online trends.
The turtle taste is amazing, 9.2 out of 10.
I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. I love the combination of the flavours, 8 out of 10.
The company doesn't operate in Australia yet, but plans to. And despite getting its way, it's still making demands. So this is the crumble
Yes, it is.
that apparently you're not allowed to call a crumble.
Correct. Even though it's a traditional apple crumble, just a bit loaded, we cannot call it a crumble.
Does it seem fair that you're not allowed to use a name of the product that you're selling?
Yeah, not at all. How are we meant to describe our product with the literal thing it is?
And also, you're not allowed to use the colour pink because apparently that's just owned by this company as well.
Correct, yeah.
We see it all the time, and mainly where smaller businesses, either out of ignorance, sort of pick a name that is popular in their industry or their sector, and it just is too close to a mark that's already been trademarked.
Intellectual property lawyer Belinda Sigismundi says Mitch's struggle isn't unique. In business, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I think it's really important for small businesses to be really clever about their trademark and branding strategy. And if they believe they're sailing too close to the wind, then they need to get legal advice, because in many cases it rarely ends well.
This is your famous cinnamon scroll here, which is causing so much drama.
Yeah, so exactly. That's our bestseller by far.
A Current Affair is no stranger to these stories. We were there 2 months ago when American chain Cinnabon forced a rebrand on Melbourne-based company Cinnabuns. And who can forget Aussie clothing brand Katy Perry's 6-year legal fight with the US pop star?
I'm doing it to make a stand. I'm doing it for small business.
For Mitch, he wants Crumble to back off.
In the grand scheme of things, we are no threat to such a massive chain.
I think the courts will frown on the fact that, if Crumble was to take legal action, that there was this cooperation early on in the piece. Crumble doesn't have monopoly rights over the word crumb, over the colour pink, and so it's really, multiple issues that need to be considered by the courts.
A Current Affair contacted Crumble for comment, but the company didn't reply to our questions. Mitch is still seeking compensation from the company for the rebrand and hopes Crumble will cough up in a show of good faith.
I wish they were just a bit more caring and considerate. We know where we stand and we feel that we haven't done anything wrong at all because we're very clear that we do not sell cookies. So I think a small little bit of compensation just to help us out would have gone such a long way.
It's a bit unfair when the American company doesn't even operate here. Sometimes it's just hard seeing the big guys get away with it. From shocking exposés to heartwarming triumphs, A Current Affair has seen many scandals and showdowns. Over the years, they've stopped us in our tracks. With millions of views online, here's what you love to watch.
A Current Affair. When you think of the show, Ray, or now famously, Barking Dog Man, may come to mind.
And as soon as they saw me, they came bounding over.
We even caught up with the icon 10 years later to see if he was still barking.
So have you still got it? Give us your best barking dog.
Well, I like to think that I've still got it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Or you may think of party boy Corey Worthington, the teen who threw an out-of-control rager. 500 people turned up, so of course did the police.
Why don't you take your glasses off so we can see you? And then apologise to your neighbours for frightening them.
Nah, I'll leave these on. Nah, I like them.
And who could forget? Nunchucks guy. Using a particularly interesting set of ninja skills to protect his neighbourhood.
A thrust into your head, or a thrust into your crotch, or a thrust over there.
That's a lot of thrusting.
It's moments like these we can't stop watching and sharing online.
Yeah, I took my clothes off.
There was the case of the nude guy who refused to wear clothes until his neighbours agreed to frost their windows.
I took an exercise bike out of the house and put it in front of their windows and rode the exercise bike naked.
And what do you reckon they're thinking when they look down here with you on the bike? What's this madman doing?
I think they're really concerned by now.
ACA, known for breaking news and sometimes even the internet.
Can I ask you, while you were at Sexyland, what were you buying there?
Here are some of the online moments responsible for raking in the views on our YouTube channel. In the top 10, something you don't see every day. First-hand accounts of real-life exorcisms from Catholic priests trained by the Vatican.
She lunged at me like a wild dog. She's like, "Whoa!" I think I jumped back 5 feet, and this voice that came out of her mouth said, "Well, who's he? He has no power over us."
They say they've seen demons in action.
And I went over and laid my hands on her head and started praying. And then the demon started laughing uncontrollably at me and says, "You can't get rid of us. We've been here too long and you're not strong enough."
It's no picnic dicing with the devil.
His back starts to arch and he's like, so he picks up the book and that baby voice again. He goes, "I read this book." When I saw a person levitate during an exorcism during my training in Rome, I think I was sitting there with my jaw wide open.
It's the jaw dropper, all right, and that story's been watched nearly 4.5 million times. At number 5, a mechanic using his customer's car as his own racked up nearly 5 million views.
This is a story about love and betrayal. But for 21-year-old Megan Bolton, this isn't an issue with a boy. It's about her car. The Ford Focus RS Limited Edition is her pride and joy. So she claims when she discovered her mechanic had taken it for multiple joy rides, she was heartbroken.
Oh, I was crying for days. I was crying for days. Like, that is my pride and joy, and he just absolutely mistreated it.
21-year-old Megan Bolton loves her ride.
I worked really hard for it. I've always wanted a car like this before, and when it came up, it was the first thing I wanted. I do everything for it. I barely drive it, I garage it, I look after it, I spend all my spare money on it.
So she trusted her local mechanic when he told her a temperature sensor needed to be fixed, and the part needed to fix it wasn't set to come in for a few weeks. What happened next shocked her.
He took it home. He left it parked in his driveway overnight, which is something I don't even do. He took it through a McDonald's drive-through with his kid in the car. He went to a 7-Eleven.
That's not all. In a 60 zone, the dash cam had it travelling at 71 kilometres per hour. Then, on a separate occasion, it gets up to 93 kilometres per hour on a back street. So we confronted Mechanic Ross.
But why were you taking it and using it in your spare time? You parked it at home, not in a garage.
Because it was explained that if we drove it during the day, she had to pay the hours for the car to be driven. Whereas if I drove it home and then drove it back to work the next day, she didn't have to pay.
She says you told her nothing about taking her car for a spin. She had no idea that was happening.
Okay.
And coming in at number 1, ACA's most watched story.
A petty neighbourhood dispute in a small community here in regional New South Wales has gone global after footage of 19-year-old Jack Stokes defending himself against a neighbour twice his age and size went viral online.
An apparent mismatch watched a whopping 12 million times.
You come near me and look the out.
Don't touch him. Don't walk over something. Get out of my yard. Get out of my yard. Don't touch me.
Jack Stokes says he didn't want to resort to violence to get the man to leave, but hopes it's a lesson learnt to his older opponent about respecting people's boundaries.
What happened after that?
After that, he was sitting on the ground. I just sat there with him. I got my first aid kit and was wiping the blood off his face. And then he woke up, come back to, and he went to stand up, and I was just sit down until the ambulance get here. Only thing that I would want is an apology for him and him to own up to his own mistakes. But yeah, I hope he learns from it.
A current affair, from the outrageous characters to the quirky confrontations. Real people, real stories, and always really worth watching, sometimes over and over again.
Never a dull moment around here, and a very Merry Christmas to Corey. On to some other viewing, and this time of year is always when the big blockbusters drop. So if you're looking for something to do with the kids these holidays, perhaps a day at the movies to cool down, there's something for everyone.
Aircon, a choc top and a brand new flick. What could be better? Tim Ifland and Lee Livingston from Popcorn Podcast are breaking down the best Boxing Day and summer movie releases.
Hi, Mrs. Winchester. Please call me Nina. Come on in.
On Christmas Day, psychological thriller The Housemaid will hit cinemas, based on the novel by Frida McFadden and directed by Paul Feig.
He's probably most famous for Bridesmaids, that absolutely iconic comedy with the most incredible female cast. So he plays with really strong female characters and female actors, and I think The Housemaid will deliver in that way.
The film stars Sydney Sweeney as a troubled young woman working as a housemaid for a wealthy family whose seemingly perfect life unravels.
What are you doing here?
I work here.
Filmed in Australia, comedy Anaconda drops on Boxing Day.
Put your face right up next to the snake.
We got Jack Black and Paul Rudd. Jack Black being as Jack Black knows how to be, just like big energy.
The middle of the jungle, and we are being hunted. Now we die.
So it's about a group of friends who are in a bit of a midlife crisis, and they want to remake a film that resonates with them from their childhood. You know, the J-Lo iconic late 90s film Anaconda. So they go ahead and remake this movie, but they encounter some pretty hairy situations in the jungle.
Brendan Fraser stars in comedy drama Rental Family.
It's cool, but it's fake.
You know, sometimes it's okay to pretend.
Struggling to find his purpose, an American actor living in Tokyo lands a job with a Japanese agency to play stand-in roles for strangers.
Brendan Fraser picks up a new lead role after his Oscar win for The Whale. So people are going to be watching this very closely, especially after the news that he's just been announced to return to The Mummy with Rachel Weisz. Yes. So that's really fun.
What do you need me for?
We need a talking white guy.
Families will flock to see iconic Nickelodeon cartoon, The SpongeBob Movie, Search for SquarePants.
Hero's journey starts with one squish.
SpongeBob sets out to prove his bravery to Mr. Krabs on an adventure that takes him where no sponge has been before.
I mean, get the tissues already.
I know.
Sweet Caroline, Hugh Jackman's back on the silver screen in Song Sung Blue, celebrating the sweet sounds of Neil Diamond. Also receiving Oscar buzz, Christy, starring Sydney Sweeney.
But tell me about yourself. Jesse here says that you fight an old pink.
It's based on the real life of Christy Martin, who is a boxer. Sydney Sweeney put on a lot of muscle for this role too, so she's really overhauled her physical appearance as well as her acting chops.
He promised us 5 in the franchise, and James Cameron is delivering, transporting us to the world of Pandora for the 3rd time in Avatar, Fire and Ash, already in cinemas, and the longest film yet.
3 hours and 15 minutes, so make sure you time your toilet breaks really well.
Aussie Sam Worthington, Kate Winslet is returning as well. I'm just obsessed with that repairing of James Cameron and Kate Winslet. Obviously they made Titanic together, you know, heard of that movie. And of course Zoe Saldana, hot off her recent Academy Award win as well.
It's lights, camera, popcorn. Enjoy.
Coming up, speaking the language of the latest generation, but their newest phrase has us scratching our heads.
here. The Griswolds are here. And family fun is on a slippery slope.
It's Christmas and we're all in misery.
In the tremendously hilarious movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Coming up next on 9 and 9 Now.
Amart's Boxing Day sale is on now. Save big on exclusive Boxing Day furniture deals. Plus, spend $9.99 or more and get 10% of your purchase back in an Amart gift card. Doors burst open 8 a.m. tomorrow at Amart.
It's back. Ford Ranger Black Edition. Get the value you really want. With black honeycomb grille, side steps and 17-inch alloys. All for just $55,000 drive away. Ranger Black Edition at your local Ford dealer now. Stocks are limited, so get in quick.
Hungry Jack's new Jacked Up sodas. Classic sodas twisted with delicious fruity flavours. Or mix it up with smooth, rich creamer. Enjoy fizzy, fun flavours with our new Jacked Up sodas. Only at Hungry Jack's.
Boating, camping, fishing is BCF fun. Exactly what that means will change for everyone. Bushweeds fun, crushing ice fun, worries none. Boating, camping, fishing is BCF fun. Hey!
Autobarn's Mega Boxing Day sale is here. Getting insane, 26% off store-wide. That's right, 26% off everything. 2 days only. Shop online Christmas Day, in-store and online Boxing Day. Autobarn.
For the drivers.
You don't have to live in the bush to face a bushfire. Ambers travel on the wind and land where you're not prepared. One amber can end it, but it doesn't have to.
Prepare your home today. Visit myfireplan.com.au.
Have CTP with NRMA insurance? You could save on car, home, caravan and other eligible policies with our multi-policy discount. Bundle your CTP today and you could save. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
The West Orange Motors Dundry League Classic. Think you've got game? Prove it at Dundry League, where good golf meets great times. 3 epic days of golf. Saturday night cocktail party to kick things off. And Monday night gala dinner with food and open bar included for both events. Serious prizes, serious bragging rights. This isn't your granddad's golf weekend. It's where the fairway meets the party. Saturday the 17th to Tuesday the 20th of January. Dundry League Orange. Spots are limited. Grab your mates and book now at dundryleague.com.au.
For over 35 years, White Lady Funerals has guided Australian families with compassion and care. We take the time to listen and understand your wishes, creating meaningful farewells that reflect your loved one's story. From the first moments of loss through planning, the farewell, and the weeks that follow, our team stands beside you with care, respect, and quiet strength in every step. Let our strength help you find yours.
You can't be bored in Newcastle when you can go to Hunter Ice Skating Stadium.
Friday afternoon kids disco.
Friday night skate night.
And skate for hours in weekend super sessions.
It's awesome.
Google Hunter Ice Skating Stadium, Warners Bay.
Pull out the old, pull out the broken and get high cash returns for your gold today. With Gold Buyers Online's mail-in service, the time is now while gold is at one of its highest ever prices. Sit back, relax and get paid. Visit goldbuyers.com.au.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
Look out, travel guides. Peru is coming for you. Monday, 7:30 on 9.
Welcome back. The 80s had groovy, the 90s had sick, but slang in 2025, well, it doesn't even make sense. Ask any parent what 6'7" even means and we wouldn't be able to tell you. For some, it's become so annoying, it's been banned in schools, fast food joints and even homes.
6'7".
Oh, do we have to? Yes, says my boss, and apologies, but I can't do it without playing. 6'7" is a lot of things, but at the heart, extremely annoying.
Love to see your reaction when I say 6'7".
That's my reaction.
It's been banned from schools, fast food chains, and even homes. But it's cool, apparently.
6'7", it's a big thing. It's driving teachers crazy.
It's the whole group mentality and like sheep following people.
a lot of the time kids will just follow just because it's meant to be seen as a trend or you're meant to be cool in front of your friends. Kids want to fit in some of the time. So that's, I think, part of the reason. It's probably why some of the younger kids do.
So, what is it and why?
I know he died. 6'7".
Well, it starts here, a song called Doot Doot by rapper Skrilla. As one man wrote in the comments on YouTube, I brute forced this track on repeat to my kids, and now they hate anything to do with 6'7".
6'7", yeah. Kids been doing it.
Add this dude, a 6'7" basketball player, LaMelo Ball, and an online video
that he literally moves like somebody that's 6'1", 6'2", except he's 6'7".
I did this bit right on that.
You've got the start of the end.
Except there's one problem. Everyone hated it.
6'1", 6'2", except he's 6'7".
I did this bit right.
It was the worst edit everyone's seen ever. I mean, look at the comments. This is so how do you fumble this? I hope a good editor finds this idea. So then it became a trend to recreate this edit, but just better.
Enter this kid. And it's the stuff memes are made of.
Crazy. Well, 6'7", what does it mean? It means nothing.
Yet, it's somehow even made it into the dictionary.
All right, so dictionary.com just announced, get ready for it, everybody, the word of the year. You're going to hate it. Your kids are going to love it. Here you go.
Just 6'7".
The trend has caused so much disruption around the world, it's even been banned in schools. The British PM found out the hard way.
You know children get into trouble for saying that in maths school.
Oh, do they?
So,
right,
they're
well,
lovely children in year 2.
yeah, there we are. Sorry about that.
Child psychologist Andrew Greenfield.
I know that my daughter's school, some of the teachers actually embraced it because they thought if I can't fight it, if you can't beat them, might as well join them. So she actually she did it before the kids could actually get a chance to do it. If she realised or he realised that it was a 6'7" comment, or you're about to say 6'7" in some context. So they actually did it themselves first and said, I've said it now, we're going to move on now. And that worked to some degree. So
is that what they call reverse psychology?
That's right, exactly.
6'7's not a thing anymore. The teachers do it now. It's not funny.
In-N-Out Burger, your favourite, have had enough.
Someone behind the counter yells out, order number 67, and then there's a bunch of kids randomly sitting inside the restaurant who cheer and shout because for some reason, which I still am yet to work out, they are obsessed with the numbers 6 and 7.
US fast food giant In-N-Out Burgers also banned it from its stores.
Hey, fellas! You want to know what time I woke up this morning?
What time?
Around 6'7".
6'7".
By now, you're probably at 6s and 7s, which, for the record, is old-time slang for in a state of confusion or disarray. And that's also where our kids are going to be now they're banned from social media.
Now we'll just pause to let the fireworks off with the sound effect, because now that the social media ban has come in, of course, a trend like 6'7" might not reach our shores.
I think certainly it would drastically reduce, hopefully, these trends.
Will this put our kids in the dark?
Again, I think there's going to be debate backwards and forwards about that. Well, yes, but if we actually think about it, it's not necessarily a helpful phenomenon that we're going to be educated by necessarily. It doesn't necessarily mean anything that important.
While our teachers have willed the end of the year, it means parents need to make sure they only buy 1 to 5 presents.
6, 7,
8, 9.
No. Wait, that's actually your
You can tackle this trend like the Grinch, or take some advice from an expert.
Or step in yourself, and then hopefully that'll get all the silliness out of the way, and maybe because an old person, if I can use that term, is using it, kids may not want to use it, and they'll cringe a little bit. So
make it less cool.
Make it less cool is what I would say, and that's what my daughter told me. So it's less cool when you say it, Dad.
And remember, just like that other teen slang, skibbity, sigma and riz, it'll fade in time.
I must admit, I have successfully made it very cringe in my house. They hate it when we say it. Coming up, Remembering Kerry Packer, the side only a trusted few knew.
I'm breaking the rule, but I think 20 years after his death, people should know what he was really like.
A world of great drama. Stream it free on 9 Now.
Anaconda's Boxing Day event is on now. Get the June 4 Thrive 95-litre dual zone fridge freezer for $599 with a free cover while stocks last. But hurry, our Boxing Day event is for a limited time only. Play more, pay less at Anaconda.
Hungry Jack's new jacked up sodas. Classic sodas twisted with delicious fruity flavours. Or mix it up with smooth, rich creamer. Enjoy fizzy, fun flavours with our new jacked up sodas. Only at Hungry Jack's.
Have CTP with NRMA insurance? You could save on car, home, caravan and other eligible policies with our multi-policy discount. Bundle your CTP today and you could save. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
Oh yeah, it feels good to make progress. With Newcastle Permanent's great low rates and up to $3,000 cash back when you apply for your home loan online, we're here to help you move forward. And we're here for good.
Life's a journey, and when you arrive at retirement, you want to make sure that you stay in the driver's seat. Tarragal Glen Apartments are designed for living and ageing well, with care close by. Navigate the life you want at Tarragal Glen Apartments.
The Nick Scali January sale starts tomorrow, with everything reduced across the entire range. That's affordable design for everyone. The January sale starts tomorrow at Nick Scali.
All your life you strive, trusting your experience, pushing yourself to perform. It's no surprise that you expect the same from your investments. For over 25 years, Trilogy Funds has been trusted by investors to maximise income while preserving capital. So, for income performance, invest with Trilogy Funds.
You spend your working life being helpful to others. So at Aware Super, we're super helpful to you. With Aussie call centres, tools to manage your super 24/7 and working to keep your accounts safe and secure. For super helpful service, join Aware Super today.
Tank World's Boxing Day sale is on now with crazy deals throughout the range. Slimline tanks from only $350 and round tanks from only $425. Australian owned and built Aussie tough. Shop the range online now, tankworld.com.au.
Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance is on. Stores open 8 a.m. Spend $500 or more on selected products and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. Temporary promotion, bonus gift cards valid for 1 month only from date of issue. Go Harvey Norman.
Go.
The new electric Toyota BZ4X. The Toyota feeling electrified. Toyota.
Well, girls and boys, it's been another very exciting day for our friend Big Dog. But now it's time for Big Dog to say goodnight. Good night, Big Dog. Good night, girls and boys. Sweet dreams.
Tomorrow night, the real Kerry. He was a notoriously private man. Few got close and few were trusted. But 20 years after his death, some of those who knew him well reflect.
This was a side of him that he kept hidden, and only those who were trusted to carry out his wishes were ever familiar with it.
That is tomorrow, and that's our program. I'm Leila McKinnon. Thank you for your company. From the team, we hope you've had a joyful and merry day with loved ones. I hope you have a great evening.